Welcome. What's up, people? Happy Monday, April 22nd, 12 noon, Central Standard Time. Good. Looks like my internet is working decently today. Yesterday I was having some issues, but I think we are good to go. Some nice music. Everything I offer here up on the screen, and then as well, I'm going to get my links. Drinking my coffee. Right. Was that twice or something? Okay. Please click the like button. Thank you. I just thought of something. Most people have not emailed me. Actually, just that one message. heck? I'm confused. Hello and welcome. If you're looking for a reading, please let me know. All my information is right down here as far as what I offer, and then I've got my links pinned in the chat. If you have any questions, let me know. Hello and welcome. Okay. Yes. 2 hours. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye. All right. Where is everybody? Happy Monday. Where is everyone? Hello, hello, hello. Here it is. Hello, hello. Anyone out there? Is anybody out there? Anyone at all? All right, all these people back. Hello, 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 people. Where are you? Hello, hello, and welcome. Hello and welcome. If you're looking for a reading, please let me know. These are paid readings only. No, it's true. Okay. Ready? 5, 1, 2. That's 1, 0, 4. Okay. Why on earth does that idiot come up every time? Hey, Rising, what's going on, girl? Everything's good. I was just talking to myself. I just get so angry when sometimes I do a reading for myself. Every time I ask about my daughter, every flippin' time, that son of a bitch, her father comes up every time as the problem. Every time. Pisses me off. What's going on, though? What's going on? Yeah, every single time. I'm not joking. Every time. There he is. Every time. Thank you, dear, for the donation. Well, he is the problem. So, I mean, it only makes sense he would come up. But he comes up every time. I get so mad. Just relaxing. Yep. Just relax. And you got a question, my dear? I really want to take a nap. How's Jane Curly? Okay. Let's see, my dear. See, look at these bottom three cards. Child, the man, and the lady. That's me, that's my child, and that's that jackass. And he comes up every time. See where the problem lies? Him, right in the center. He is the problem. God, I hate him. All right, we shouldn't hate people. You really shouldn't. Sometimes it's really hard not to. Your post. So no, no, no news. The jackass. Yeah, that's exactly what he is. He's a complete jackass. He's a horrible, horrible individual. It's hard not to hate him. And I didn't do readings for a long time because or get readings from other people because every time I would ask people about my daughter, and every time they would be like, well, her father seems to be a problem. Her father still seems, I kept hearing that over and over and over again. Like everyone gets the same energy. He is the issue. He's the problem. And I stopped getting readings and doing readings for a long time because, well, it's depressing. Like until he dies, if something awful happens to him, he's in the way. He's always in the way. Yeah, he shows up and I'm not even asking about his dumb ass. I'm asking about my child. What's her deal? What's the deal? Why won't my child talk to me? What's wrong with my child? What's keeping my child from talking to me? And it's him every time that he's manipulating her. And it just drives me insane. I mean, I've done everything. I've had spells put on this piece of shit. I mean, I laugh about it, but I did do that. I had a spell put on his ass. He showed up at my doorstep, though. That was a little freaky. After 5 years. Yeah, it's called parental alienation. It's bad deal. It's when one narcissistic parent turns the child against the other parent. It's for power and control. It's a way for him to still attempt to control me. And it's been going on for 3 years now. And I just so I had this spell done on him. Not when I say I had a spell done on him, not like to cause him harm. Basically, it was to take his bad intentions away from me. He showed up at my door, 1 a.m. in the morning, knocking. I didn't answer the door. After 5 years. So I'm telling you, I totally believe it. I believe it. Now, did you want Lenormand, hon? Sorry, I'll just get out. Stop going on about my drama. I text her every few months, and every time I do, I just get so depressed because she never responds. It's just really sad. Yeah, and he used to do that to me. Like, he used to do that to me, and I used to let him in. I don't, of course, I didn't let him in. At the time, I didn't know who he was. Or who it was, I was getting out my cards, so my oldest daughter laughs at me. She's like, Mom, somebody's knocking on your door at 1 a.m., and you're not answering the door or seeing who's there. You're getting out your cards. I was like, yes, that's absolutely what I was doing. I was getting out my cards, asking who the hell's at my door. And I was getting the man and the woman and trust issues. So I wasn't sure. And he does have trust issues with me because I'm after 25 years of abuse from him, I'm telling people the things he did to me and stuff, and he doesn't like that. Most narcissists don't. They don't like their reputation destroyed. Well, I've destroyed his reputation or whatever. So he's like, after me But I have good news. I got my name changed back to my maiden name this week. I don't have that jackass's name no more. That feels good. It's like take a load off. Not to be tied with that name. Because his name, Rising, his last name is actually a made up name. Like his mother made it up. His mother had 3 children from 3 different dads, which none of those boys know their dads, and they all have 3 different dads. None of them know their dads. She's alienated her own children from their parents, and then now he's alienating my child from me. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Anyways, she made up this name and gave all her kids the same name, so they'd all have the same name. She just made it up. And so that's the name I've had since 1996. Even though I've been divorced from this jackass since, I think, 99. I want to say 99. But I kept his name for some stupid reason. I guess because my kids, that's the only thing I can... Wait, it couldn't have been 9. It had to have been less because my daughter... I actually married and divorced this guy twice. Okay, that was the first divorce was 99. The next divorce, it's more like 2005 or something. But yeah, I kept this jackass's name. And it feels so good to get rid of it. Yeah, she changed all her kids' names, just made up a name. Duran is the name, made it up. And it's, to me, it just feels like that name has a lot of energy attached to it. Like negative energy attached to that name. Just in itself, that name was used in alienating children from their parents. So I got rid of that name. Well, it has to run in the paper for 3 weeks. But yeah, it has to run in the paper for 3 weeks. So after the 3 weeks, which is like May 9th, it will be official. But the judge signed the order. I mean, I got my name changed, and I'm going by that name now. I have to go. It's a lot of work, though. You got to go change with everybody, Social Security, the bank, the driver's license bureau, like everybody. I got to change my name with. What the hell? But anyways, yeah, it sucks, Rising. It sucks so bad. This jackass, like. Even though I'm finally away from him and have been for years now, I finally got away from him, he still tries to control me and manipulate through my daughter. Now it's through our child. And it's so sad for her, because she's going through her life thinking that her mother doesn't love her, her mother's a horrible person, her mother's a selfish, hateful individual. It's horrible. I'm just so thankful that my oldest daughter, has not been tricked. At least I have a relationship still with my oldest daughter. She's the one with my grandkids. Actually, she doesn't really talk to her dad much. I don't think it's to the extent like, how my daughter won't speak to me at all. I don't think my daughter doesn't speak to her dad at all, but she really doesn't want much to do with him. But I don't think she would ignore him. Like my daughter ignores me. And for over 3 years now. The truth will come out eventually. I know that's what Spirit tells me. That's what gets me through is I read my Lenormand and that's what I get. Trust in your capability to cope and the truth will come out eventually. I mean, literally those same words, exactly like you just typed out, is what Spirit gives me. The truth will come out eventually. Or trust that the truth will come out eventually. And then trust in your capability to cope. Because I mean, it's like, I mean, parents like kill themselves over this kind of stuff. To have your own child like just ghost you, basically. I mean, I've been ghosted. So she will come back. Well, I try to like be okay, whether if she comes back or if she comes back or if she doesn't come back. And I raised her by myself. I divorced that jackass the second time when my daughter was 2. So I raised her from the time she was 2 to 17 by myself. I was a single mother. And then when she turned 17, she wanted to go live with that jackass, and she did, and he turned her from me. It didn't take long at all. And he completely turned her from me. So much so she won't speak to me at all. It was about the time I got a boyfriend. About the time I got a boyfriend is when this all went down. I think my ex, that was his way of like controlling me. Oh, that bitch got a girlfriend, or got a girlfriend, got a boyfriend. I'm going to make her life miserable. So I'm going to take the one thing she loves more than anything is her child. The narcissists are like that. They don't give a rat's ass about anybody but themselves. What? It's going to take a little longer, but she will eventually. Well, I've read the Lenormand. I read the Lenormand last year, and I think I've probably told you this before, or I know I've told my subscribers. It told me, it said August 19th. This was last year, though. I read my Lenormand telling me August 19th was the date. I thought she was going to come to me then, and she never did. But come to find out, she moved out of her dad's house on that day. So after that, that's when I got to being like, maybe these Lenormand timing readings or something to these. Because, I mean, she didn't talk to me, but she left his house because she lived with him for like 2 or 3 years. And then she left. Now she lives in a totally different place with friends. She's gotten away from hearing him constantly. Your mom's a bitch, your mom's a bitch, your mom's a bitch, or whatever. I don't know what he said. I can only imagine. She's such a selfish, hateful bitch. All she cares about is herself, There's no telling. But she don't have to listen to that every day now, so I'm sure that's helping. Going to take a little longer, but she will eventually. You think so? You feel that she will? She has to go through the process of seeing the real him. God, he's so good, Rising. I mean, this dude had me snowed over for 25 years. He's good. He's really good. He's a covert, you know what I mean? Like, poor pitiful me. Like, he gets you because he'll start telling you about how his mom was married 7 times, and he had all these stepdads that beat his mom and beat him, and he just poor pitiful, and empaths just really like, oh, you poor thing. You got some chick now that he's using as well. I checked into them before. Anyways, I shouldn't be carrying on about this on my channel. I just get so pissed every time I read. I see it. I mean, it's always the man. He comes up every time. It's like, argh. He's always the problem. Yeah, a snake in sheep's clothing. Exactly. Yeah, I read about him and this chick. Now, this has been going on for years, though. And you know what's going on. He's using her for sex. That's what I get. That's what comes up in the Lenormand readings. Is he's using her for sex. Because he's a sex addict as well. I mean, he's just a horrible, horrible individual. But and he's got some gal now that he's using her like nobody's business, man. She must be, I don't know if she's in love or what her deal is. She's love bombed for sure. Because he told my oldest daughter one day, told her, tell your mom I'm going to do something evil to her. He told my oldest daughter to tell me that in front of this girl, this woman. She's not really a girl. She's a woman. And, you know, if I was with a man and he told his child that he was going to do something evil to the child's mother, I would never be with that man. But that's because that happened. It makes me know he's got her so love bombed. She's like a puppet, you know. I don't even think she sees. I mean, honestly, I could care less about what the woman sees. It's more about, I mean, it is about what my daughter sees. So I'm just making the point that he's really good at what he does. I mean, this jackass would never leave me alone. She's naive, that new girl. Yeah, I guess so. She it's so funny because she was actually a girlfriend of his, like in high school, before I even knew him. And then once him and I got together, we went somewhere where she was there. And I remember him telling me that he had cheated on her. Hey, Steven, what's up? And I should have listened to him right then. You know, I should have known. Any guy who tells you they've cheated on their ex, run, because they will cheat on you too. But I was stupid and naive. I was naive too. What are you doing, Steven? What's up? What's up? Each dog has his day. I couldn't believe it. Even my daughter was shocked. My oldest daughter, she's like, Mom, can you believe, her name's Angie, can you believe Angie heard that and she's still with Dad? I'm like, I said, yeah, actually I can, because look at all the stupidness I put up with from him. He just comes with this poor pitiful, I don't know what's wrong with me, I'm such a mess, or whatever. I don't know why I do what I do. Anyways, all right, Rising, let's take a look here on how Jay is currently feeling about you. I'll get off my soapbox. Actually, let me fill up my cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Another thing that's so horrible about it, I lied, I'm not off of it, is I can't say anything bad about him to her. Spirits told me, do not say anything bad about him to her. So I can't even tell her what's going on. So it's like, and I listen to Spirit. I mean, I do. Spirit says, do not tell her anything negative about her father. So I don't. And, of course I want to be like, I want to tell her everything. But apparently, if I do that, it just makes it worse. Because then now I've become like him. If that makes any sense. All right, let's do it. What is that? Okay, how is Jay? Yeah, I know, it's horrible. I'm actually in a support group, parental alienation support group. It has been so helpful for me to see that this is common. This goes on a lot, actually. That's why we want to be very careful who we have children with. Definitely do not have children with a narcissist because you're in for a lifetime of hell. Hi, Jasmine. Hello. And then the poor kids who have a parents who are a narcissist. Oh, you did, Jasmine? What came in that, hon? Sorry, Rising. I'm sitting here going on and on and on. Obviously, we are just messing as friends. Just innocent conversation. Okay. Messaging. Oh, okay. I'm like messing as friends. Like, what kind of messing are we doing? No. Hey, that's funny. Thank you, Jasmine, for the donation. You are next. Okay. Honey, you're going to be after Rising that I'm reading for right now. Let me put, I guess Steven didn't want a donation, or didn't want a donation, didn't want a reading. That's cool. That's all good. Let me pin that for you, hon. All right. How is Jay currently feeling about Rising, please? How's Jay currently feeling about, oops. How is Jay currently feeling about Rising? 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 Okay, we have the man. He said he was happy about my post on YouTube. Good. The man, the crossroads, the lady, the rider, the mountain, the stork, and the clover. Now, I will tell you, it's interesting you said he was happy about it because I do have the clover and the rider, and that is something about like good news. Something good happens. Here you are in the center. He's trying to make a choice. He is trying to make a choice here because he's here by the crossroads. But he does feel like something good has happened. But we have the mountain here. So the mountain is that card of like obstacles. So difficult. Okay. Okay, he's blocked though. He's stuck. Okay, this is really weird because we have good news, but he's still stuck. Let's see. Blocked movement, something or someone is stuck. Tension. There's some kind of tension here. A transformative process has been blocked, come to a standstill. Okay. Okay, so he is going, it's kind of slow here. He's going from an unburdened state, I'm sorry, from a burdened state to an unburdened state of a way of thinking or feeling. So he's it's like he's conflicted here between what he should do or how he should approach you. Because he feels like if he takes the opportunity right now, he might get nice results quickly, but they wouldn't last long or not be very significant. So I think that's why he's stuck, because he wants the action that he takes to take hold, to bring profound results, not just like a quick little conversation. So he's just kind of stuck there with that. Just presently, this is just his present, that he's trying to decide what he's going to do. He knows that this is a very happy thing and that he needs to take advantage of this. He knows this is a life-changing opportunity. He does have this unexpected sense of ease, but trying to find the right approach so that the results last. Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to figure out how to approach you. Yes, yes. But I would say, I would agree with Hia that it gave him, I'm not getting, well, no, I am a happy coincidence. Something good happens. So, that's the same thing as being happy. Like something good happened. He's like, wow. Like he knows this is a life-changing opportunity. But because it's a life-changing opportunity, he wants it to be something that lasts. and not just some quick little hi, how are you, or something like that. Maybe he's going to ask me out. Yeah, I would think so. I mean, I don't have that here, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. I would think that would be what the next step would be. But with this guy, he wants to make a strong comeback. Bingo. Yes. 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 Right. That's it. It's like he doesn't want to, get into a hurry. I know it sounds so silly to say because this has been going on so long, but that's how he feels. Like he wants this to be lasting. Um, and meaningful, or so. But he is glad that this happened. He sees it as something good, but he's stuck. Yeah, this is good news. Yes, yes. He's just, you know, having a hard time getting the right approach. Yeah. All right, that's what I have for you, my dear. Thank you so much for your donation. That is exciting. As always, keep me updated. Thanks for listening to all my bullshit earlier. I mean, I call it bullshit. It's not bullshit, but I'm sure you didn't come to my channel to listen to my drama. Okay. Jasmine, I do have your question pinned. Yay! All right, let's see. All right, Jasmine. So you want to know what's going to happen with you and Nick? Okay. That was funny. We've been messing around. My heart is pounding. Okay, it'll be all right. Thank you, Rising. You will be okay, Jasmine. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I do have a crush. I can tell you got a crush. I can tell you got a crush. Good, I'm here for it. Aw, thank you, honey. All right, so let's take a look, Jasmine, on what's going to happen between you and Nick. Okay, what's happening? What was going to happen? But I have to ask because I don't want to waste my time. Sure. I mean, I'll take a look for you, Jasmine, but if you want, and just in my own experience, the Lenormand is really good at exposing people that, giving people's true intentions, I guess you can say. I think because the Lenormand's a little bit more, it's like that, having that friend, that good friend that will just tell you how it is kind of thing. Can I send for a Lenormand? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You can do, I have one that'll give you past, present, future, context, all that good jazz. That one's $15. And then the $12 one, it's just not as detailed. It's still detailed though. It's up to you, Jasmine. Just know that the one that's 15 will give you more information. Like anything that's hidden, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right, so what this is going to do, except for the 12. Okay, cool deal, cool deal. What this is going to do, let me use the fairy for you, actually. I feel like we're going to use the fairy for you. And you may not even like the Lenormand, but most people who get the Lenormand keep getting the Lenormand. They kind of really don't really get tarot much anymore. They do, just usually choose Lenormand though. All right, let's see. So what's going to happen here next between Nick and Jasmine? What's going to happen between Nick and Jasmine, please? What is going to happen between Nick and Jasmine, please? What is going to happen next here between Nick and Jasmine? Lenormand's really good for predictions as well. What's going to happen between Nick and Jasmine? What will happen between Nick and Jasmine? What will happen between Nick and Jasmine? What will happen between Nick and Jasmine? Yeah, I want to know overall. I'm looking for a man and I'm looking at him with hard eyes. What will happen between Nick and Jasmine? What will happen between Nick and Jasmine? What will happen? Whoops. Between Nick and Jasmine. What will happen between Nick and Jasmine? What will happen between Nick and Jasmine? What will happen between... Obviously, we never explored any romantic avenues. Yeah, sure. What will happen between Nick and Jasmine? There, Stephen. I wondered about you. All right, Stephen, honey, you'll be after Jasmine. Who I'm reading for right now. All right, we have the birds, the moon, okay, the garden, okay, the clouds, the crossroads, and the child. Okay. All right, so I do see you guys like, I'm getting a new social network. So, and it's like you could like meet at a restaurant or cafe or something here with the garden and the bouquet. But there is something about improving something or taking the next step to improve something. Your emotions will kind of be like all over the place. I'm getting like erratic emotions. But I do think you guys are going to meet Let me get the exact words for you, but there is something about meeting at a restaurant or a park or a cafe, something like that. Um, yeah, public places where we can rest. So, um, yeah, public places where we can rest. Hmm. I do see like some kind of emotional visit, something about to visit someone who is sad. So, a beautiful night. You did say you wanted to go hiking or you wanted to have a door open for us to hang out. He was very comforting when my mom passed. Yeah. I'm trying to get to know him now as an adult. As an adult, I'm interested. He's super attractive to me. Well, um, it does look like there's something here. This he's giving you sincere compliments is what I'm getting. Um, the beginning of night. I don't know. Beginning of night. Something going on at night here. There is some emotional vulnerability. Uh, you might be kind of insecure in social situations. There is something here about, I don't know, is this guy kind of conceited about how attractive he is? We were kids, we used to hang out and ride bikes and even get drunk. Oh, yeah. It's very genuine, but now we are adults. I wanted him to see me as a woman and not like one of the guys. Right. He's going to compliment you, but you might be kind of confused about it. Like, I don't know how to react to this. I do get some insecurity, and he might be conceited, but he's very nice. Okay. I, it's like, I think there's something about a new social circle. Yeah, to meet someone in public, to go to a restaurant or cafe together with one or several friends. Okay, so you meet someone in public. It might not be a restaurant or cafe, but it is in public, and there's a there's other people. And then notice my brother was with us, and he said he both smell good. Oh, Yeah, I don't know that it'll be just the two of you. Because I am getting something about, and I just see you really want to be pretty. You really want to be pretty. Like a large circle of friends. There's a lot of being open-minded, being very curious about, like, you're ready to try alternative options. Um, a lot of curiosity. Maybe even something about a birthday party, possibly. Um, yeah, I think there might be other people here. Um, you're going to be trying to hide the fact that you're nervous. So, yeah, this person, it gives you some kind of rest from some kind of stress or chaos, like, but at the same time you have anxiety about it too. Yeah, there's some kind of, I keep getting all this night stuff. Are you talking to him at night or what's the deal? Yeah, I'm going with the flow about doing, see if I can have something romantic. Yeah, I don't see anything romantic here, but that doesn't mean it's not. Like, what the Lenormand's going to tell you, what's next. What's, I only messaged him last night. Okay, so, but you did talk at night. So there's something going on at night. I don't know. Um, noisy, busy, or restless night. Does it make you like disturb your sleep after you text him and stuff? I decided to reach out and match his energy since he did come knocking on the door to see how me and my family were doing. Yeah. That's nice though. Um, so what I was saying is that Lenormand is going to tell you like what's coming up next. His birthday's next weekend. Oh. Um. That's interesting. Um. I don't know. I do see a lot of, you're very nervous. There's a lot of nervousness here, like anxiety almost was makes you really nervous here. But I don't know, I think there's more to come. He's turning 28. Okay. There's a possibility of a birthday party. To be nice to or reconnect with a childhood friend. Maybe give them a present. Okay. And didn't you say you guys were childhood friends? To be nice to or reconnect with a childhood friend. Maybe give them a present. So I do have a birthday party for a young person, is the way I see it, as a young person. But to me, 28, that's young, honey. That is young. But um, so be careful to meet friends for games. I've known him since 11. He's younger than me. I'm 29. Yeah, Jasmine, I'm not sure this is turning romantic. I'm not getting that here. Doesn't mean it won't. But I am getting something about, this person is going to be really nice to you, but there is something about misunderstanding that. So, and maybe being a little naive that this person he's like he's being pleasant. It's like you might misunderstand his pleasantries, like looking at them as more of a romantic thing than what this guy's intending at that time. So naivety when we are just being flattered. So just be aware of that he might not be at this point looking for like relationships or romance. He's just flattering, or what's the exact words here? Yeah, it's hard for you because it's like you're confused. You don't know how to react to the way he acts, right? So he's being nice, but has a hidden agenda. Oh dearie. So be careful. Um, he's being nice, but has a hidden agenda. So, mm, yeah, I would be careful. I mean, I think you guys are still going to do all these things, but just be aware that I do have something here about somebody who's being nice but has a hidden agenda. I don't know what the hidden agenda is. For most men, it's sex. So I'm not getting that here. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, like he's just wanting to sleep with me. Yeah. I don't have that in the cards. I'm not getting something that says he's trying to trick her for sex. I don't get that. I just get he's being nice but has a hidden agenda. And I'm just going by experience and life experience. It's generally sex. but but I don't really want to say that about this guy because I don't have those cards that tell me that. I don't know if I'm making sense. Just be careful. Be careful. All right. That's what I have for you, my dear. Let me see. mean, the sex part is weird for me. I'm just attracting, crushing. Yeah. You're welcome, Jasmine. So yeah, see, the Lenormand will give you so much more information. That's why I was kind of pushing it for you there. Especially when we're new with someone, we need to know what's up, you know. Still filling them out. Yeah. You're welcome, hon. All right, so we've got Stephen. And then Rising will be after Stephen. Hi, Shamanta. Hello, dear. Yeah, I'm doing real good. Okay. You donated again? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Wait a minute. Okay. So two tarots, two Lenormands. Gotcha. Shamanta, yes, honey, with a donation, you can ask the question. This is donation only channel. All my information is in the description for everything that I offer. Okay, so the Water Job Manager is definitely out to get me. Oh dear. She had her boss cancel our meeting today and others. So the boss canceled your meeting today and other meetings, and she's making it seem like I am bad, even though I'm getting stuff early now. Oh dear. Okay. Hi, Erica. Sorry, I think I missed Erica coming in. I have a check-in meeting with her in 10 minutes. Okay. I want to quit. Oh, don't quit. I wonder why she canceled your meeting. What will happen during the meeting? Okay. The meeting with her. Gotcha. All right. What will happen? What will happen during the meeting with Stephen? What will happen during the meeting with Stephen, please? What will happen during the meeting with Stephen's boss and Stephen? What will happen with Stephen and Stephen's boss? What will happen during the meeting with Stephen and Stephen's boss? Coming up here in 10 minutes. All right, we have the Judgment card, the Nine of Cups, Five of Wands. Okay, so I think somebody's going to call somebody out, or maybe even say the same thing, like, hey, I've given you a second chance. This is what I want from you. Like, these, what you're talking about, what your desires and wishes are. I think she's going to say what she wants from you, and it's going to end up an argument with the Five of Wands. So I think she's coming in to tell you something about a second chance. This is what I desire. This is what I want from you. This is what I need from you. I don't know if there's an overindulgence in something, maybe. I'm not sure, but I think I'm getting argument, hon. I'm getting conflict. What happened to Stephen Quist today? 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 What happened to Stephen Quist? What happened to Stephen? Okay, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Well, first of all, your busyness will come to a halt and you will feel relief. It's just basically giving me like what would happen immediately is you've been so busy, really, you've been so busy, you got all this stuff going on here, and that would all end. It's like you can't see the future. You can't see ahead of you, but you would feel relief. I mean, obviously you would feel relief, but that's what Spirit's saying. You would kind of get stuck. Your busyness would stop, basically. You trying to juggle everything, balance everything, because you're just busy is what I'm getting here, what I'm seeing here. But you quit. It's like immediate relief, immediate stalemate, right? You stop being busy. Oh, Stephen, I hate to see you quit, because of course, not my life, but you've worked so hard to find a corporate job. For months and months, you were looking and looking and looking. You found one. I'm just thinking about all that you've everything you've been through to get here. She was trying to attack me last Friday. Yeah, I remember her. I remember something like that. She was like, she said she would help you or take on some of your stuff, and then you started getting things done, and then she still wasn't happy, if I remember correctly. Just making my life miserable. Okay, what are Stephen's boss's intentions towards him? What are Stephen's boss's intentions towards him? What are Stephen's boss's intentions towards him? What are Stephen's boss's intentions towards him, please? What are Stephen? Whoa! What are Stephen's boss's intentions towards him? What are Stephen's boss's intentions towards him? What are Stephen's boss's intentions towards him? What are her intentions towards Stephen? We have the scythe, the birds, the letter, the book, the tower, the dog, and the man. Okay, so I do think she wants to have like friendly communication is what I get here with the dog, the letter, the man. Like that's actually friendly communication, but wants to shut off some kind of gossip or some kind of stop the gossip. I don't know what that's about, but she wants to have this friendly conversation with you to shut off some kind of gossip or some kind of, yeah, I would say gossip. Like she don't want you to talk to people or something. To withdraw from an academic project. I think she wants you to withdraw from some project. She's trying to silence. Yeah, she is. And wants you to withdraw from a project. Wants something about retreat in order to study. Yeah, no more contact. She's not wanting you. She wants you to withdraw you from a project. Getting something about worried about the truth. I don't know. She wants to cut you off. Yeah, like no more contact. Rational. It's rational to continue something. Discipline cleanup. To cut off a position of authority. Do you have some kind of position of authority or something in some project? I think she's going to take you off some project. She wants to put order in the chaos, shut off the noise. Yeah. Yeah, she wants. You keep me updated, Stephen, but I think she's going to take you off this project. She's going to take you off of having authority over this project. Something about worried about the truth. But that shows up here with you. Let me look. Okay, to clutter one's head with too much unnecessary knowledge. I think she thinks you maybe something about learning something. But inattention, I think she's going to tell you, look, you're not paying attention to the facts. Your head's got too much. You got too much unnecessary knowledge in your head. But this learning environment is very chaotic. Is what I'm getting. Very chaotic here. So she's gonna something about responding quickly. She's gonna express her worries that she's gonna actually try to express multiple issues at the same time. It kind of gets your head all cluttered with so much shit. Something like that. But she's going to be very friendly about the way she presents it, though. I don't see her being mean or like. I don't know. She could be a little harsh. I take that back. There could be a little harshness going on here. She's okay. She's going to tell you what to do. She's going to give you orders. I think she's going to communicate like support. She wants to support you, but she's basically telling you what to do. Focus on the project and not her worries, and she's mad. Oh. Oh, hi, Vladonka. Do you have Cash App or Venmo? Probably not. If you go to my description, Vladonka, and you scroll down, you'll see I have a section. If you do not have access to these different things, click this link and you can go to my website and donate there. You'll have to let me know how much you're going to donate so I could change the amount on my website. So let me know if you're serious about donating. Okay. So yeah, Stephen, she's going to tell you what to do. Serious advice for you in this situation. Okay. does spirits advise, please? What is the advice here for Stephen in this situation? What is this advice here for Stephen in this situation? What is the advice here for Stephen? The more you get things done early now, the madder she gets, so I just want to end it. I understand why she'd be mad about you getting things done early, because it's not the thing she wants you to get done. Is that the deal? Okay. I don't know why somebody would be upset about you getting stuff done early. Okay, unless you don't want you to look good. Hell, I don't know. Okay, let's see here. What does Spirit's advise, please? Spirit, what's your advice for Stephen here about the situation with his boss? Advice, please, for Stephen about the situation here with his boss with another job. Advice for Stephen, situation. Another job. So look for things to get upset about now and argue with me. Oh, shit. Advice for Stephen about the situation here. Advice for Stephen. Hi, Saloni. All right, we have the man, the cross. Okay, you're very burdened here. Key, the lady, there she is, the tree. We have the clover and the bear. Okay, so it's like you're struggling. You're struggling here, right, against this dominant influence. You're having problems with the boss, right? And she's dominant because, well, she's the boss. So give me something about with the clover here. Responsibilities. Okay, create your own luck. Okay, let somebody else deal with things. To let somebody else deal with things. So we got, yeah, leave your responsibilities to someone else. Let someone else deal with things. Don't know exactly what that means, but when she's saying we're going to do this, I do see something about comfort and ease is number one priority. Get yourself a very steady and well-grounded sense of ease by letting her deal with this. Well, I don't know. I'm not necessarily getting leave, but the things that you just have this burdensome relationship with your boss, right? And she's very dominant here. Getting comfort and ease is number one priority for you, and to let her deal with it. Are there certain things that she could deal with Because she's going to take you off of a project. Well, let her. Probably be easier for you. Let's see. I mean, of course, see what she has to say. Though it sounded to me like she wants to take you off of something, and fine, let somebody else do it then. Yeah, to accept responsibility. Okay. Relief of a duty. Okay. So the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's see. Okay, why am I getting deliverance from a hardship? So I think it's saying like let her do it. But she'll have to let me know what she has to say, but it's like fine. You think you can do better? Go for it. She's kind of I don't know if she's like not very flexible or something. Yeah, let her do it. Hell with it. Think you know everything? Freaking you do it then. Okay, I wouldn't talk to her that way, but yeah. That's what I'm getting, Steven. It's something about you having comfort and ease. So you let me know what happens, but be interested to know what happens here. She's not a good leader. Yeah. And she's probably going to tell you, I'm taking you off this project. So fine. Because I know you probably want to argue back with her. You know what it means? Okay, good. The atmosphere is not motivating. Don't sound like it. Sounds very burdensome. Okay, so I need to go use the restroom real quick. And I know I've got a donation here from Rising. So we did 2 Lenormands. So you still have a couple of tarots left. Oh, wait. Is that right? More so than any other corporate environment, and it's not worth pay. Doing it for another tarot on Lenormand. Okay. Okay, why am I having such an issue here? All right, there we go. Yes. Rising, I'm going to have to get take care of Miss Rising. Stephen, I feel like you still have a couple tarots left as well. Like she wants me under her thumb constantly. I have no personal life. Oh, good Lord. What will Jay decide to do with me when he does decide? Okay. All right, guys, give me just a minute. I'm just gonna take a quick little break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, what will Jay decide to do with me when he does decide? Saloni, did you donate? These people going off on me because I didn't do a reading for them. Whatever. All right. What will Jay decide to do with me when he does decide? I'm gonna do the fairy. What is he gonna do with her? I like this question. Okay. What will Jay decide to do with Rising when he does decide? What will Jay decide to do with Rising when he does decide? What will Jay decide to do with Rising when he does decide? What will Jay decide to do with Rising when he does decide? What will Jay decide to do with Rising when he does decide? What J decided to do rising Q. J decided to do rising when he does do side. Okay. We have the lady. There you are. The sun. The tower. The mountain. And the cross. The lilies. And the ship. Okay. Why do I have... Okay, we do have... Jesus, the tower, the mountain, the cross. Okay. This like... Heck. I don't understand. So... I don't know, he's really, really distant emotionally. I do see something about seeking contact, but he knows that he's the only one that can make this change. I do see to seek contact, but it's like the mountain, there's obstacles. What the heck? Oh my gosh. I'm getting up walls of silence. What the heck? Oh my gosh. If he does the same thing that he's been doing, something is blocking him. There's this... He will persist. He feels like he's on a lot of pressure here. Yes, it is frustrating. Look, I'm frustrated over here. Not even my life. It's like, what is with this dude? Okay. He sees you as somebody who has these views about sex, like, you know, having responsible sex, or like I don't think he likes that you don't have sex. I mean, I get that a lot. He's like, that's his problem here. Like, that's what kind of like blocks him, is he's like having to put up these barriers against intimacy, right? And so there's a conflict here between somebody who wants intimacy and somebody who doesn't. And so that's why he thinks he needs to stay silent, because he knows you don't. The sex thing, that must be the mountain. I got that in the last reading, that sex thing. He's like, I think, I mean, I feel like he's wanting a sexual relationship without commitment. So a slow journey, a very slow but intense change. Just trying to be good friends with the guy. Yeah, and anybody would, right? There's just this conflict with you guys between somebody who's outgoing and somebody who's introverted, somebody who wants intimacy, somebody who doesn't want intimacy. And it's, I'm sorry, I'm not getting like what would happen. Oh, he does though think this challenge will be fun. Aha. Okay. So this is you're a challenge for him. Okay. So, he's going to change things on the surface. There's something about an outing, to go out. I am getting to go out, though, to be out and about. So I think you guys may go out here. But you're going to have that issue. Because this guy, there is so much sexual attraction between the two of you that this guy, you know, that's what's on his mind. So he'll try. I think he is going to ask you out, because I do see you guys going out. He's going to like have like joyful exploration, fun experiments. Like he wants to, honey, he wants to have sex. I'm just going to put it plain and simple. And so he really, really thinks that would be so fun to try to get this gal who doesn't have sex to have sex. So that's what I'm getting. That's what's on his mind. And you may notice that when you're out with him. I don't know. I get that all the time with this guy. I think most men are this way. I mean, oh, I shouldn't say that. I hate putting all men in a category, but yes, he's going to struggle you with his sexual desire. Yes, 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 yes. He does not even see in you. I could tell you, some conflict between someone who refuses to move and somebody who has itchy feet. There's all this conflict here. You guys are just very different, you know? You want different things. The refusal to change anything. So you're not changing, he's not changing. I just want to protect myself. Oh, absolutely, girl. There's just too many people out there. I mean, I feel you, Rising. I'm right there with you. Like, people use people for sex. It's like object. Oh, you're a sex object. And I'm not saying that that's what he thinks of you as a sex object. Don't get me wrong. I'm just talking just talking about in general that. And when we let someone in our energy like that, I mean, it can affect us, you know? So we need to be really careful about who we're letting touch us, you know? So he don't want to change. And he wants you to change, and he's thinking that you won't change. Yeah, if I have sex with him, he won't want me, you know? Yeah, yeah. I know what you're saying. And it shouldn't be that way. But I do think he's going to ask you out. Because I do see to be out and about. Plus, I'm not ready for that. I kind of don't trust him. Yeah. Well, absolutely, you're not ready for that. I would think something's wrong with you, girl, if you were ready for that. Like, you guys haven't even went out on one flipping date, as far as I know, anyways. I don't know everything about your relationship, but hell no, I would not have sex with this man. Please. But it is what's coming up. I think that's what's keeping I want to see where this goes. Just want to get to know him before jumping these bones. Absolutely. I think you're probably going to have some trouble yourself because you're so attracted to him. But yeah, I think he is going to ask you out. I do. I don't have the cards that say ask out someone, which if I had that, it'd be very, very clear. But this is more to be out. So, yeah, it's going to be hard, but I can hold back. Yeah. I just don't think this guy thinks he can hold back. That's why it's kind of freaking him out. And I don't know. I feel like there's a possibility he may do that silent thing again. You know, where he doesn't answer. At least we're going to be outside and not inside. Yeah, yeah. Let me look at one other thing. Okay, you've already broadcasted something very strongly. So, I think he does want to make you happy. I do see that, to brighten the mood, like to warm you, brighten the mood of you. spend a day with a woman. So, yeah. Rapindi? Okay. All right, girl. That's what I got for you there. So this I feel is happening during the day. I mean, as far as you guys going out. All right, Steven, you still here, hon? I know you had that meeting. If Steven's off to his meeting, we'll go ahead and do your pending. Let's see. Steven, are you available? Yeah, you're here. Okay. You didn't have your meeting? Are you waiting for the bitch to call? No. I'm sorry, I'm getting ridiculous calling people names. I'm joking. I don't know if this woman's a bitch. I just don't like that you're upset because of her, you know? Okay. She switched it to 1 year time. Okay. You're welcome, Rising. Yeah, I don't like the vibe of her. Yeah. He's gonna think about doing what to you? What's he gonna think about doing to you? Yeah, I'm not sure what you're saying there, but I'm sure he'll be thinking about it. And Rising, I would not doubt if you won't be thinking about it as well. So, I've never had a boss like this. Yeah. So, and what is your we got Lenormand or Tarot, or what would you like to look at? She's not empowering or supportive or anything. She's competitive. I think she's a narcissist. Could very well be. Yeah, why your boss is competing with you makes no sense. Um, I have on my current project done pretty early. Yeah, I'm not sure why a boss would want to be competitive, because if you do well, then that makes her look good. I mean, it's usually the way it works. Turned out more content than she did in her first 2 months. So we think maybe she's jealous or something. Maybe. Don't know, yeah. Just kind of feel like you could never please her, kind of thing. Oops. All right. Hi, bomb.com. My Venmo is pinned in the chat there. I got my Cash App, my Venmo, and my PayPal is all there. And then in my description, it's also in my description. You can see everything that I offer, how much it is, all that loveliness. All right, how does David feel about me now? Just for fun. Okay. All right, for tarot. Yeah, I can't ever please her. She wants me to pay attention to her 24/7, and she's mad if I don't and focusing on the work instead. Oh my goodness. All right. How's David feeling about Stephen? How is David feeling about Stephen, please? How's David feeling about Stephen? How's David feeling about Stephen, please? How's David feeling about Stephen? All right, we have the Queen of Cups, the Justice, and the Star. I think he's thinking about, okay, it is true. It's true that I am attracted to Stephen. And I also have emotions for Stephen, or had emotions for Stephen as well. I was attracted to him. I sent 15. Can I get the 10 cards? Absolutely, hon. Absolutely. Let me get you down here. So, yeah, he's thinking, It's like, it's true. It's true. I was attracted to Stephen. I did feel emotionally attached to Stephen with the Queen of Cups here. All right, Ava, thank you, dear. Okay. All right, so we went the same thing with the Lenormand. Okay. So Stephen has this Lenormand question, and then Rising's got her Pindy, and then Ava with the 10 card tarot. Okay. Same for Lenormand. Oh, I'm supposed to say donations, but you know what I mean. All right, let's take a look here on how David is feeling about you. Okay, how is David feeling about Stephen, please? How is David feeling about Stephen? How is David feeling about Stephen? How is David feeling about Stephen? Actually, no, I'm going to use this other deck. How is David feeling about Stephen? Stephen, how is David feeling about Stephen? All right, we have the cross, the snake, the coffin, the letter, the sun, the ring, the key. Okay, I do see like that the communications ended here. Or not the communication, the relationship with the ring and the coffin. So I think he wants to communicate with you. There's a certain aim to his communication with you. But it's positive here with the sun. It's like I'm happy now, or all right, let me make sure. The letter in the sun is, yeah, optimism concerning conversations, expressions of joy. Communication would really make things better. He wants to communicate something very clearly, a very obvious expression of something, communicate with a certain aim. Yeah. He's thinking about that communication to the ending, the communication that ended things. It's like, it's like, I think he wants to say something like that cravings became a burden. The cravings became a burden. And it was causing me to suffer. And so he knew, so he had to single-mindedly pursue something, even though the process was painful. It's about, I think, the ending, the communication that ended things. Like he's not suffering anymore. It feels like he's not suffering anymore. Because the cravings, like the cravings have ended. These are the words left unsaid. These are the things that he has, like a suppressed need to talk about it, that I think what he's trying to say is like, I had to bury my ambitions and my desires. I didn't let my sexuality live. I had to give up this goal. This was the best way I could end this. Because I I had to bury my ambition. I had to bury my desire to not let your sexuality live. Like, it's like that's those words he didn't say. I had to end this because I couldn't let that part of me live. Yeah. So that's interesting because the tarot was saying something about he realizes it's true. He had emotional connection to you and was attracted to you. And I think what this is trying to say is that was the cause. The reason to end things was because he couldn't do that. He couldn't let that part of him live. Yeah. Those are the words left unsaid. So I don't know if he'll ever actually tell you that. But that was the aim. That was the aim. When in that communication that ended things. Yeah, the ending of the relationship. That's deep. Yeah, to release someone from a promise or a contract. So a relationship ends. To ignore that there's connection. The cause for an end. This is the reason why I ended things with you, Stephen. This is like what he's trying to say. This because I couldn't let my sexuality live. So basically, Stephen, everything that you thought was going on was going on. I mean, as far as with you, like he's very attracted to you in all the ways, but he couldn't let himself follow through with that. All right. All right, so next up we have Rising for a Pendulum. Yeah, okay, cool, he says. I mean, that was actually a very clear reading. Those are his words left unsaid. He had a shitty way of doing it, but will Jay talk when he does call me too? Oh, gotcha. Will he actually say something? Will Jay talk when he does call Rising next time? Will Jay talk when he does call her next time? Will Jay talk when he does call her next time? Oh, for the love of God. No. It was going to no, but I was like, okay, I think maybe it still needs some more time. But it ended up, we got a no. Oh my word. It's like you just want to go over there and like choke this guy, right? Okay, no violence, no violence. Yeah, I gotta know. Ugh, I won't answer then. You may not know it's him. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sure it is frustrating. But I could be wrong. We could be wrong. Remember, it could be wrong. So don't not answer just because this said no. I mean, of course, do what you want to do, but it could be wrong. All right, so Ava, welcome, my dear. So what are you? Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. You're welcome, hon. So, um, Ava, what would you like me to look into, hon? I know you went 10 card tarot. Do you have a specific subject or? I love life for what my future has in store. Okay. All right. So this will be looking into your love life, but I will be looking, this reading will do past, present, future. Okay. And I'll give you a time frame as far as the future goes because I will be making a prediction for you. If I get a time frame, I'll let you know. Okay, but I will be focused on your love life. Okay, please love that, please. A couple guys that seem to have taken interest in me at the same time. It seems like I haven't been social in a while. Okay. It's interesting. Ava, why? I see you showing up in Restream, but you're not showing up in YouTube? What the heck's going on here? I know you're in YouTube. Okay, well, that's all right. As long as I can see what you're saying, we're all good. All right, so Ava's love life, please. Ava's love life. Ava's love life, please. All right, let's take a look. You're the King of Swords and the Judgment card. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Four of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Queen of Swords. We got the Devil here, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, yeah, honey, you're looking at love like toxic, narcissism, something like that. Like you've had, I think there's a particular individual. The King of Swords is here. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but like it's like this person maybe kept coming around for second chances or something, or you're realizing, like you're calling this person out, realizing what they are, that they are a narcissist here, that they are toxic. There's something unhealthy. I think you kind of looking at love in that manner of, I don't want to deal with a narcissist again. I do see you presently with the Seven of Wands, like standing your ground here. You're very, very resistant. You just broke up with your ex-boyfriend 3 months ago. Okay. So that's probably this guy. Was he like toxic and stuff? Because I'm showing the Devil, like he's some kind of very narcissistic, toxic individual that you're trying to move on from here. But I don't know. I would definitely say, yeah. And it with the Devil showing up on the table, I would say they are too. And you're aware of it. So that makes you kind of resistant here. You're like, I'm standing my ground against these people. You're kind of like maybe even pushing people away because if you've been through a narcissist, like maybe even, I don't know if this is an on and off again thing. I don't know how long you guys were together or what, but you really would do well to have some kind of like break from relationships, and longer than 3 months. It's like you need some kind of rest. You really would like just peace and rest here. But I do see with the Three of Wands, maybe you were searching. Maybe you're searching. I don't give second chances, but I do miss them sometimes. Yeah, and that's normal because you probably still are trauma bonded and addicted. It's like we get addicted to these people. The roller coaster, we get addicted to it. We get addicted to the highs and the lows, and I have a Three of Wands in the. Were you guys long distance or anything? No, it's not really long distance. I don't know, I feel like you've been searching, or you were kind of like a sitting duck before, maybe. Oh, before you were a sitting duck for these kind of people, but now you're standing your ground here. You've grown wiser, you've learned. Okay. I see you. It's like You have wishes, you desire someone, anyone, doesn't have to be that person. You desire love here with the Nine of Cups, but what I see coming up for you, hon, now you got boundaries up. You're turning away opportunities. I don't want to. I want to find a good one, but I don't want to be vulnerable. Yeah, you're not ready, sweetheart. Because you're still in that Queen of Swords energy, which is like, and that's what I see coming up for you. And this is at least through the next 3 months. Like, I see you saying no to people. You're burdened. You're tired of this shit. Like, with the Ten of Wands, like, you just keep feeling like you just keep running up against a wall. Like, keep running into people like that. At least now you know what to look for. I don't know if you've had other narcissistic relationships, but at least now you know what to look for, the red flags and so forth. But I see you turning down, like saying no to opportunities. Like, nope, like actually turning people away. Because you're like, I'm not dealing with this. Like, I see that you really wish for a good person, but, and it's good to have healthy boundaries, but I don't really see anyone in particular in the future for you. I mean, this is not forever. This is at least through the next 3 months. Um, if anything, you're telling people no. You're very resistant to love right now. It's extremely normal after going through narcissistic abuse. They actually recommend at least a year being single, because after narcissistic abuse, because what happens is if we are not healed from what attracted us to these people in the first place, we just end up getting with another one just in a different body. Same shit, just in a different body. So it's good for you to take some time off from dating. Love yourself. Get your healthy boundaries up to where you're not. And I see you've learned that. You'll have your boundaries up to where, like, no, not taking on somebody who's wants you to feel sorry for them, or really putting your heart into somebody who's not really worth it. So yeah, hon, I don't really see anything. It's not forever. Focus on yourself so you don't wind up in the same stuff. And I would also suggest for you to, like, watch YouTube videos about narcissism, like figure out everything you need to know so that you don't end up in the same situation. Because it's very easy to do, because these people are everywhere. And it seems like lately, or it seems like more and more every day. So yeah, I mean, I wish I could tell you, oh yeah, there's this great man coming in. And now I'm not saying that can be true. It's just not showing up here within the next few months. I just see you tired, burdened, pissed. Like that kind of attitude. Thank you. I just don't know what to look for. Yeah, honey. Look at those YouTube videos, and it'll tell you all those signs, so that you'll know when somebody comes, they love you that first week. There's so many things that you can look out for that we tend to, people coming in, they're just flattering you and complimenting you like crazy. Oh, you're the best thing I've ever met in my life. You're the one for me. You're my soulmate. Oh my, when they start doing that kind of crap, it's bullshit, you know. Especially when they're doing it like immediately. But there's so many things to look out for so that you don't end up in the same situation. So I would suggest studying. Study. Learn all you can so that you got your armor on, so that somebody like that doesn't mess with your life again. Because these people, they're not just bad people. Like, they try to destroy your life. So yeah. So that's what I have for you, Ava. Thank you so much for the donation. What do they call them? Wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah. So what I tell everybody, what I tell all my gals is, and men too, because there are women narcissists as well. All we can do is trust our own intuition, learn all we can, and then you have your tarot reader who can look into these people for you. I do it for people all the time. So we know these people have good intentions or bad intentions, because it's really hard to tell. So you're welcome, dear. All right, I think I'm going to throw out my last call for donations. All right, I think I'm going to get off of here. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.